Hello, people. Um, so I'm here making a tier list on Jujutsu Kaisen. Just I have a standard of what I went. I made one earlier, but like I had a discussion with Luke, so a couple of my opinions have changed. I'm just gonna be like kind of going through it with it. Probably gonna do some cutting here and there because like my dumbass is gonna sit here and just like think, but I'll try to just like talk as much as I can. So as far as I know, I'm just gonna put everything where I remember. Now, hold up, let me make a tier. Fuck, I really did want to. Dumbass. Alright, so these guys go in SS, right? I don't have a specific order of who's coming first. My gut's telling me Sukuna, right? But at the same time, I won't be surprised if Gojo wins. So right now, I'm not sure where my opinion like fully stays. But my gut's telling me Sukuna, so he'll just go first. But truly, I don't give a fuck who goes first, right? On this list, I have who the fuck? No, I don't want Rockstar ass nigga. No. Alright. So Ghetto, Rika. Now what's its face? Who's this nigga, bruh? What was his name? Starts with the M. I remember that. Maharaga. Now, physically wise, he'd potentially scale to Three Fingered Sukuna, but because of his hacks, I believe that he would scale much higher, right? Um, yeah, he doesn't have that much physical speed. I mean, not physical like AP feats wise, but his hacks of him just being able to adapt like to anything. Like he's already immune to like all like slashing attacks. So everybody like with the sword, like they don't really like do anything. You have to hit him with something that he won't have time to get used to. So kind of like maybe like Gojo's domain or Sukuna's domain or for instance potentially Mahito's domain because he'll just like fuck with your soul, right? So I had him at like up here at S in this order, but like I think I'm gonna change it and probably you know what I won't even get to him yet, but he's probably gonna range towards in the A, right? Then I had Yuta. I had Toto over Yuji, but like that was just very contentious to me because I wasn't even sure. I know they're relative, and I feel like Yuji is okay. Yuji's for sure stronger now than Toto since he doesn't even have like his other hand, so he can't even use the boogie woogie anymore, right? So I'd say Yuji's above him for sure. But Toto, I want to see how he fights now. But I'm assuming this picture is referring to two-handed. So two-handed, I still say like they're like relative to each other. But Yuji just continues to get stronger, right? Um, who's next up here? Choso. Now, I had Choso. I had him behind. Where's her face? Uraume. 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 Where the fuck are you? There you are. See, I had it like this, all right? Because Choso, when he did use blood manipulation, he said he's gonna put his strongest in order to save Yuji, something along the lines of that. And she was just able to like block it even right before like it broke this sound barrier right in front of his like her face. And like when something breaks the sound barrier, it like proceeds to get faster. And she was still able to like react to it right in front of her face as it broke the sound barrier. That's why I had her right here, and she was able to like withstand it, right? Um, in my gut, I still believe she scales to right here. It's just depending on how you argue it. But since this is my like tier list, I'm still gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna figure out ways to argue her better because I still believe that she's gonna be here, right? Coming down, you're still fucking there. Now, Dagon, I call him Dagon, but like Dagon, whatever you want to call him, he's B, right? He's pretty strong. And then I'd have Naobito right after him. Only because Nabito like base Dagon, Nabito's like beating the fuck out of him, and this is obviously like two-handed, or like two-armed, I should say. Um, and then after this, I'd have Megami because Toji. Where the fuck is Toji anyway? Toji, you're going up in here. Toji's like obviously instinctively charged after Megami, even when Nabito, Nanami, and Maki were there, saying that it's bearing their arms are the strongest. And if they want to be like, okay, well they're weakened, see like they're all weakened. Fucking Megami's weakened. Nanami even stated he's at his limit. So still, it's bearing his fangs to the strongest around, which would be Nanami. Now, people might get mad for what I'm about to do, but I don't care. Maki over Nobara. Now, the reason I believe this, right, is because Nobara, what is she? She just scales to a 50% Mahito that can't use cursed energy or cursed techniques. And I thought about this hard when I was making this earlier, right? Maki, it blows my mind of how like strangely inconsistent this is. Actually, you go right here, and then I'd have you up here because it doesn't make any sense, right? Let me go to the chapter real quick. This would. I'm not a god with chapters. Fucking okay. So they fought around right here. So it'd be like 107. Yeah, that's when Toji and Megami fought around like one. So yeah, around right here, right? So, oh, this is perfect actually. Where is it stated? Right about. Am I like blind? Or am I just black? Okay, here it is. Right. So, when Maki came to swing at Dagon, and like he caught it, she was like, "If the geezer hadn't activated his curse technique just now, I would have been killed." So she literally admits that base Dagon would have killed Maki. Like killed her, right? And obviously Nabito, I'd say scales relative. No, I'd say scales above, right? Activates domain. Now here's where things get fishy, right? Because even throughout that fight, Nanami was even getting hits in on Dagon and just providing like relative feats to it. And Maki was the weakest one there. But they obviously get tagged because, you know, it's like that attack doesn't miss, yada yada. The Shinigami come, right? And Nabito obviously has his ability. Dagon states that Nabito is like the strongest there, 70% of power on him, 30 for the suit, not even like engaging into Maki. The Death Swarm comes in mid explanation as he's looking towards the Shikigami. He just gets like fucked. Like I don't know. And then Maki proceeds to be like Nanami, right? And regardless, the only reason she's not getting attacked is because he's not focusing anything towards her. But Nanami just proceeds to get hit with the Shikigami. Later on, Maki gets held by the Shikigami. Dagon goes behind saying, "You're the weakest here." Proceeds to kick her. She has time to react and gets sent flying. She says, "If you're going to kill me, you better kill me kill me in one hit, you damn octopus." He's like, I shall grant you the same fate as the other two." Megami pops up. She gets her special curse tool, Playful Cloud. And then she proceeds to get a couple hits in on Dagon, right? And it was stated like this weapon is just off of pure strength. So yes, Maki would scale to Dagon in this instance, but it's just strange of like how she goes from not being able to like, or almost dying to a base Dagon, but then being able to just like fight an amped. I don't understand it. But yeah, as far as I know, I can't think of any way to get a 50% Mahito with no cursed techniques or cursed energy in general relative or to Dagon or like above Dagon. So that's why I'm putting Maki above Nobara, right? And then Nanami obviously above Nobara because Nanami like shit on like 100% Mahito in overtime. I'm classifying this as overtime. I don't know if I want to do that because overtime, and then it'd be like different, probably. Fine, this would just be like just base, which is still fine. I'd still count base over Nobara, right? Next on my list, I had this mustache nigga right here. I feel like Nobara can beat him 100%. He only scales to like UG and Megami that are like much weaker because you know UG and Megami they like get stronger throughout the fight. So I feel like that's fine. Where's he at? The guy with like the hand sword scales right here. Now where are you at? I definitely put. Oh, what's your name like? It starts with an A. Aku something. I don't know. I put you here. You seem fine. You're able to fight Mahito, push into some limits, right? And then this is where people like I've seen Arrow have Hanami up here. Other people, I have him last on C. He's not that strong. He's fucking weak. He hasn't done anything. What's his best feat? Well, let me just say this, right? A weaker Toto and Yuji were beating the fuck out of him. And he even stated himself that they're strong enough to like cause damage to him like by themselves. He's weak. When he fought Gojo blitzed him. He just got violated. Like he's so bad. And like I don't see him scaling to Mahito in any way. He provided Akum. It's gonna bother me, but like, hold up. Mahito versus. Does his name not start with an A? Oh man. Let me just type like A. There has to be like a. I really don't know this guy's name. That's very unfortunate. Hold up. Koki, who do? No.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, Kokichi. Okay. I was like, Kokichi's, yeah. Mahito, I'd say just scales above this Hanami. Kokichi scales to that Mahito. This guy scales to Nobara, who is scaled to a stronger version of that Mahito, but yes, it's 50%, but Mahito's been progressively getting stronger from the whenever this took place. He was somewhat relative to Nobara, but Nobara started like pummeling the fuck out of him. I already addressed that. Now, going back up to the A tier, right? This is how I'm gonna keep it. I know Wook addressed this to me, but everybody has their different takes, right? I feel like there's a solid argument for Uraume or Uraume, however we're gonna say her name, above Choso. Because Wook said she barely blocked it, but I don't think that's the case. He charged it up with basically all of his strength, as he was kind of like referring to. Shot it, broke the sound barrier, and then boom, she blocked it. She wasn't saying, "Oh my god, that was close." She just said, "It's fast." And like we've seen through Jujutsu Kaisen, there's been statements of people just saying, "Oh, he's fast, she's fast, or this attack is fast," and she just blocked it, and she was able to withstand it. Like she didn't get punctured, so. I still believe she's above Choso, right? Plus with her ice, what's it called? Her ice technique. She scales to him 100%. She would have fucking killed Choso if Yuji didn't come, right? I'll just say that. Now after Naoya, Choso beat Naoya, but Naoya is still faster, right? But it's canon. Choso won. But let's just say if we're not going by canonicity, I feel like Naoya would win if he just didn't decide to use the knife. That's the only reason. Like if he wasn't trying to be slick, being like, "Oh, I have a knife," he would have won. Next, Awakened Mahito. I don't really think I need to explain it. Choso is basically relative to Yuji, who's just scales above Awakened Toto also would scale above Awakened, right? Then it'd be Mahito, then Jogo. Jogo still scales under Mahito. He does not scale to Sukuna. I thought this for a minute, right? Because I was just going off my memory, but I'm like, as I'm like rereading through like fights and going through the series again, bro, it's not what I fucking remembered. Jogo got violated. He got violated. Man tried to use a technique, got his wrist cut, and then he got his fucking jaw, bro. Okay, he doesn't scale there. I'll just say that. Okay, so I'll save you for last because I really don't know. Then I have May. She can be like there. She hasn't really done anything. I mean, maybe. Nah. Right. Where's that guy at? I want to get his name right. I gotta start remembering these names. Iso, I think he went by. Iso, where are you at? There's no way I don't see you. Tears right there the whole time. I'm blind. Iso over Finger Bearer. Don't think there's any like contentions or like problems with that. I don't even think I need to like address it, to be honest. Right? Fought a stronger Yuji. Megumi was weaker at that time, and he still lost to Megumi. Simple. And then Mask Man. I forgot your name. You're pretty irrelevant, but you. And then the nigga that they played everybody with. Where you at? I still forgot your name. You're irrelevant too. I feel bad for you though. Like, I really thought he was about to play a role. It was so much sadder in the anime. Don't know why. Let me think over my list. I bet you. No, you're in the right place. You haven't done anything. Inumaki. I think your name's Inumaki. Yeah. Let me relook over my list. Okay, so far it's looking fine. Now, I remember my original list. I threw Panda in there, Ghetto, this Gojo, but like, and I threw him like in like an A+ tier. But I was just like, I felt like I was doing too much, right? How long is this video already? 18 minutes. Damn. Huh. I was gonna like, maybe. Alright. You. I want to say you're stronger than Mahito. Like, speed-wise. I feel like he just blitzed Mahito before he can, like, even pull off. Because it's not in Mahito's character to just, like, whip out his domain against, like, the first person he sees. It says this is inverse. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just make my own decision. I believe. Now here's the thing. Is he faster than Naoya? I don't know, cause you're like Naobito speed. Cause you have that like 24 like frame thing, but Naobito's just still faster. Cause he has like better timing. Now I thought. Okay. Name. Your name is. This is like a learning. Mahoraga. I don't fucking know. I'm just call you like Raga, right? I thought Raga was like on par with Sukuna, but he isn't. Now, again, he wouldn't even scale to like 3-fingered Sukuna, but it's just hacks. I say he's okay. Physical, AP wise, shit. Hacks though. Since you like to be sketchy and use knives, he already adapts to punches. I still feel like he's an S tier. Only because of his hacks. Punches, you punch. Blood, you're just gonna pierce him, he's gonna adjust to it. Freeze, he's just gonna adjust to it. Boogie woogie, my nigga, you only have one hand, right? Punching, you cut, you have a katana. Toji, you use a dagger. And cursed weapons. He's just one of the most broken spirits, right? Was he stronger than... I don't think he's stronger than Rika. I think Rika would, like, obliterate him before he could even... This is tough. I'm still going to keep Rika above, right? But potentially, it could be that. Potentially. But I'm still going to keep Rika above, right? Now, this is my list. Anything else I wanted to add? Let's see if I'll just like... Let's just do this, right? Make that color. We'll call this A+, right? Let's just add a little bit more to it. It's fine. Now, boom. Magic input. These two niggas aren't the same. I mistook you for Ghetto. Never happened. Bop. Fuck you. Where are you at? I went to go grab you. There you are. He was going toe to toe with Satoru Goju. He even got sent flying back towards the school. He was like, damn, he's strong. Goju even came to him. He was like, yeah, you're a strong guy. But Geto would just be above him and Goju above Geto. Right? I can make an F tier, but like, my brain isn't that big right now. It's just kind of like fried. Anybody else would be an A+. You? I forgot your name, but you're in the Zenin family. You were like... Naoya was still faster than you, but you were fast as fuck. We're gonna see more of you 100% later on. Especially because, like, it keeps getting hinted. Something with Sukuna and Megumi. There's something in Megumi. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna get brought up again. You and that old nigga. I don't think it was you. It might have been you. Probably. Yeah. She's gonna get brought up again. I'd say this is my tier. This video is definitely going up 424, right? Like today. I saw a leak to this chapter. He dies. I'm just gonna say it. Spoiler, oh well, the chapter comes out in however many hours. He dies. It blows me. Like, I thought he'd be stronger, but he died to the principal. To Guitar Man. Guitar Man killed, like, the white version of Blade. I don't know. And then Panda shows up out of nowhere. Gorilla ass. Man. I don't know. Guitar Man. I guess you're strong. Seem kind of like fodder, though. But looking at this. Now you? I gotta know your name. You're a fucking badass. If you're who I think... Hold up. If you're who I think you are... Yeah, she's a bad... Like, this... I don't know why this scene was so, like... This shit was tough. Use your arm as a... Bruh. I don't know. Alright. This is my list. Just take a good look at it. Wook. If you somehow do see this... I will whip up an argument to show you why I believe Uraume is above Choso. Or relative to Choso. Right? And even if I do get a relative... I'd max like that. No. Like that. Well. Yeah. maybe above either or, right? Um, yeah, Maki over Nobara. Stop sleeping on Maki. This is just how I feel. It's my list. Um, as I reread through the series and gain more knowledge, right? It might change, but as the knowledge that I have right now, which I think is like a decent, this is what I believe. I already got Luke's approval or Book's approval on it. He agrees with most of it. He only had the problem with Choso, Naoya, Eso, Fingerbearer, and Yuji relatives like Toto. Fuck, whatever your name is, Boogie Woogie ass man. All right, this is my list. Enjoy. You should like subscribe, right? Because like I'm gonna start being more active now. I'm gonna start posting more debates. Cause I'm done with Naruto. I'm not done. I'll do Naruto, but fuck Naruto, if you know what I mean. Yeah. All right, I'm out.